So the Book of Bedford is a concept created by artists Andy Field and Becky Darlington, who are long-time collaborators of BCA. They came up with the concept of the Book of Your Town, which allows local young people to write a guidebook to their town, but it's a guidebook for the audience of adults. So it's a way of us as adults being able to see our local community in a very different way through the eyes of our youngest inhabitants. So we invited Andy and Becky to Bedford to work with 4 primary schools. So we worked with Brickhill Primary, Putney Primary, Kings Oak and Priory. And they worked with 265 children from those schools over a whole term. And they did a whole host of different activities. So they wrote about the town, they did poetry, they drew pictures, they looked at maps. They even made clay artefacts that all explained what they saw and felt important about the town. And then they got 15 of those children from across all the different schools to be editors. And those editors had the really hard task of actually working out how to go through all of that content and create the book. And they did that online and went through everything they had, creating the final copy for the book. And that book was illustrated by a local illustrator, a professional called Katie Allen, who did these absolutely beautiful pictures that were inside. And then we sent it off to a publishers to get it bound into this nice professional book. So that's how the project came about, and for us it's a fantastic way to listen to children and young people, to discover parts of the town that are not the parts you might normally see, and to really understand what they might like us as adults to do to make the town better or conserve it and continue to improve it for future generations.
Thank you all for coming to our book launch. Thank you, Bedford Creative Arts, for helping us make this book, and to Bedford Library for hosting our book launch.
Thank you also Bedford Educational Association, Gale Family Charity Trust and the Harper Trust for sponsoring our book. It was very smart of them to do so.
What do you think of the Book of Bedford?
I think it's really cool because it got a bunch of different writing in it, and the pictures are really colourful too.
Now we're going to do a reading for you from our guidebook. This is the Book of Bedford. This is a guidebook made by children for adults. This is a way for you to see the town through our eyes.
What do you think about the Book of Bedford?
I think it was really good. I think we did a good job making it.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Did you learn anything from it?
Yes, I learned that Bedford is a wonderful place that people see.
Bedford is a place that is teeming with joy, a place of rivers and greenery and architecture, a very historical and educational place full of exciting things.
Will this make you look at Bedford in a different way?
Well, Bedford is a great place, as I said before, and with this book, I think many other people will learn about Bedford. I hope this book goes all over the country, around the world actually, and they learn about Bedford. I think this is a fantastic, initiative, great event, and yes, I will look into Bedford even more details when I read in the book, because your research is fantastic. You might tell me something new, so definitely yes.
Yeah, we're done.
We ride our bikes every day on small paths, and we love sneaky animals that come out day and night.
What do you think about the Book of Bedford?
I think it's fantastic. It's really, really amazing what you've all done, and it's such a wonderful thing. And I was just saying earlier on that I've got all of you to sign the book, and I'm going to give it to the Mayor of St Angelo, who will take it all the way to Sicily, and I'm sure he'll put it in the museum there. So it's fantastic. And I didn't even realise a lot of the things you were saying about Bedford, and I've lived in Bedford 60 years.
Some of our streets are next to a forest, and some of them are next to shops, like Nisa Local and nice cafes and restaurants, and a bakery. We have all the facilities that citizens should have, like a bus station, Lidl and Tesco.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ayla.
Nice to meet you, Ayla.
Okay, we're ready.
We are.
Okay.
Yes.
What did you think about the Book of Bedford?
I loved it. I thought it was beautiful in the artwork. I thought it was really well written. It was edited brilliantly. I liked the fact that it had nice structures to it, so it was worked as an introduction to Bedford, but also it was really interesting, had useful things as well, so it was great.
Neighbours smile at us every day, and we say hello to them.
How are you?
Good. I'm a bit nervous though.
Don't worry about it.
Be all right. You be kind to me.
Yeah, I will. Don't worry. There's actually only like 4 questions.
Okay.
We're good to go. Ready? Okay. So, what do you think about the Book of Bedford?
I think it's absolutely amazing. It's one of the best books I've read all year.
Thank you. Did you learn anything like?
I learned lots of things. Now, I'm quite old, so my memory's quite bad. But amongst them, I am remembering that there are more cats than dogs in Bedford. I am remembering that there are quite a number of ghosts. And I am remembering that one of the most common jobs in Bedford is working at McDonald's. How have I done?
You've done good.
We want to have a swimming pool in our street every summer. We want people to invite us to their Halloween and Christmas parties. We want space to ourselves.
Will this book make you look at Bedford differently?
It's a good question. Because Becky and I have done quite a lot of work with young people in Bedford, and every project that we've done, it's like peeling off another layer of the onion. Like you learn something else new about the town, and I think that richness is really is lovely. So I guess it does make me think about it differently. It makes me think about how important the river is to Bedford. Like, it didn't matter, all the children from across all the schools, didn't matter where that school was, whether it's the centre of town or whether it's like way out, far out, the river really means something to the town.
These are the streets where we live, and everyone we know is close by. This concludes our book launch. Thank you for listening. Now please follow us and we will sign your book for you.